When you buy a TV these days, you usually end up mounting it on the living room wall. You might have some Bluetooth speakers scattered around so you can play music from your phone. Maybe you have a sewing machine that... Wait, there's no way you all have sewing machines. These days, major household electronics take up just a little space and are often barely noticeable. Back when your grandparents were growing up, their TVs and radios all sat on the floor because big electric devices were part of the decor. What can be classified as retro today was once new. Engineers in the 1800s and 1900s worked toward technological advancements, but designers weren't sure that overtly high-tech home goods would sell.
People wanted to hide this newfangled stuff because it was new. It was hidden in objects like sewing machines, things like heating stoves as well, things that used new materials like metals.
Charles Sable is the curator of decorative arts at the Henry Ford. There's a dance between traditional wood designs and the sparkle of something new. This dance began as early as the arrival of the heating stove.
So a heating stove radiates heat out into the room, so it has to be exposed. So what they've done, the makers of that heating stove, have covered it with tiles and with rich ornamentation.
With cameos almost.
Exactly.
There, yeah?
So it blends into what we call an aesthetic period environment. That's a style.
There's something amusing about the idea of, oh, I don't want people to know I have a heater.
You'd want a heater, but you would say about that person, they have good taste.
I can remember when TVs were pieces of furniture. I mean, mammoth.
And we have several good examples here of televisions that hid the technology. My favorite example, which is on display here, is a 1949 RCA television set done as a Queen Anne cabinet. And to hide the TV, they put these beautiful wood doors that open up in the center. You close the doors, you've got a beautiful cabinet. You open the doors, well, you've got a utilitarian television set.
10 years later, in 1959, the Philco Predicta television set broke that mold and displayed technology and modern design openly.
It was a space age thing for the very beginning of the space age.
It was too soon for people.
Ahead of its time.
Right? How important is Apple in this equation?
Apple led the way in technological design, and especially with the iPhones and the designs today.
They sort of redefine sort of sleek, minimalist design.
Absolutely. It really becomes technology as design.
And the evolution continues.